Hi and welcome everybody. It's Friday night. Let's do some happy stamping. So I've just escaped from my fabulous, I'm saying it's fabulous not because I'm teaching it, but it's just a fabulous group of people in there, junk journal class. I can give you a little sneak peek as to what I've been making. Look. So I've been making a junk journal because I need to obviously show people what to do, and they're all busy in there finishing off. Not all of them actually, some have gone off to do different things, but anyway, it's happening this weekend. It's been great fun to hang out. So, and then I was like, no, I need to go on and do a live. There'll be people waiting for me wanting to see something. So I happen to have on my desk Artistically Inked and Forever Fern, because inside of my junk journal that I've just been making, I've been just very simply just stamped a little bit of edging onto here with that big stamp there and one of the leaves, and just those two little stamps on their own just make a nice difference to any notebook or any of that kind of thing. So thought I'd use those, and then I just asked some folk in the class, what should I do, and they said spring colours, so we'll go for spring colours. Might grab a bit of yellow, a bit of Daffodil Delight. So these are mainly all, I think, yeah, these are all from the Brights range. And I might just add a little bit of black later on, or I might do some black doodling. Oh my goodness, I've not done doodling for years on a video. It's been quite a while. So I'm just going to say a quick hello, very quick hello to those on the live. If you want to skip this, you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, but do skip this next 2 minutes while I say hello to my peeps. Hello, Miss Jan, Mary, C. Medhurst, hi Carol, Mary, Mindy, Diane, Melissa, Heidi, Solinsky, Susan, Kathy, Shaz, Jan Williams, Leanne, Diane, Dagmar, Nicole, Jodie, Carolee, Laurie. What's doodling? Doodling. Doodle. To doodle is to draw with no particular kind of, just, yeah. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Dolores. Deb. Lovely to see you all. Please do share this video out with any friends who you think may enjoy it. I'm just going to do some happy stamping. Oh, I did have an idea for an Easter card today. So we're going to see how awake I feel at the end of this, and then I might stamp something else, or I might save it for next week. I do have a little idea for an Easter card. Right, let's do some nice yellow splotches on my papier here. Just get some colour down. It's a good stamp, this, for just getting some colour down. I'm going to flip it around and do some going that way, because the thing about using stamps over and over again, which, as you can imagine, in my job I do, sometimes I like to see them in a slightly different way. So by stamping two together, you kind of go, oh, it doesn't look like how it is in the book or how I've used it so often. Just going to stamp off this bit. Okay. So there we go, I'm happy with that. I've got a nice bit of yellow in the background. It's just to brighten up the paper. I'm using basic white here, and I thought it'd be nice to have some nice happy roses on here. Hi Sharon. Oh, you've been with a neighbour today. She's bought a spider. You are such a bad influence, Miss Sheila. But everyone in your street is going to have a spider by the time you've done with them. So for those of you who don't know, a spider is these amazing motorbikes, and Miss Sheila is just like so enjoying hers right now. And the weather's getting good, so you can be out and about, go on road trips, Oh, bacon and eggs. Yummy. Yummy scrummy. Okay, I think there's enough. So I've just kind of just blobbed them all the way around just to fill up some space. And definitely want to use some Forever Fern here. You guys should know by now how much this stump is just so fabulous. And I think I'm going to go and do it in Coastal Cabana. Because this reminds me of eucalyptus, this leaf. I think it is meant to be eucalyptus. And you know how sometimes it can be more towards the bluey green. Not always this blue, but it is that way, isn't it? So let's do some nice blue. And as I'm stamping it on top of the yellow, it is going to actually take on a little bit more of a greener hue anyway. So it's all good. Anyway, it's my piece of paper and I'm designing it, and I want blue. Well, I want coastal anyway, because coastal, according to Dina Rico, Coastal Cabana is the colour that tells tells us that God loves us. Or how does she put it? Lets us know that God loves us. It is a beautiful colour. Oh, French toast, yes. We like a bit. We call it eggy bread here in the UK. French toast when we want to be posh, but we call it eggy bread. Yeah, it's a good tea time staple, that is, or a quick lunch. I had fried halloumi for lunch today because I had to pop to the supermarket, and my husband rang and said, "Oh, can you get something for lunch for me? I found a tin of soup for myself, but get something for me." So I was like, "Oh, halloumi." She loves halloumi. Fry it up. Although I dry fried it, I didn't fry it in any oil or anything. Right, I think we would have a couple coming on from the edge. So don't forget that you know that your pattern will also be repeating from outside inwards. So don't forget to pop a few leaves as if they're coming in from the edge. There we go. Because when you cut this up, you're going to have those. Now I've got a very empty space there. I'm wondering whether I can just pop some leaves, because it's all to do with the direction of where I've got the valley there. That's what, oh no, wrong way around. I went to ink this up to put a little bit on there, but I did it like that instead. Ah, dear. Silly. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Hello, Frederick. Oh, these are your colours, are they, darling? It's beautiful, but not as beautiful as Night of Navy. Well, I could maybe do my doodles in Night of Navy, Janice. Would that make you happy? Would that please you? You must be posh. Oh, you are posh, Janice. Oh, the posh travelling life for me. Name that film. Captain's Company. So this is the leaf from Artistically Inked. And again, I'm trying to ink it up to miss out that stalk, because I want to stamp it really close to these roses and make it look like the leaf is coming from behind the rose. Yes, this is Granny Apple. Yes. So I'm using colours that are in the Brights collection. So for those of you who are not familiar with how Stampin' Up arrange their colours. I'll just do a brief explanation. They always carry 50 colours in any one time, and they are split into 4 colour families. We have the brights, of which these are from the brights family, and then there's subtles, which is more traditionally like the pastels or pastels, and then there's regals, which are like a darker version, you know, sort of very rich kind of colours in the regals. Then there's the neutrals, which contain the browns, the greys, and a dark green, the dark blue, the night of navy, and then merry mallow, which is a dark red. And then every year Stampin' Up will come out with 5 in colours, so they're kind of like the on-trend in colours, and they stay with us for 2 years. So in any given time there are 10 in colours, and every year we lose 5, then we add another 5. Now currently we are anticipating seeing the new colours that are going to be coming in the new catalogue very, very soon, so I am getting quite excited about that, because I'm a bit of a colour fiend and I love it when we have some new colours to play with. Now of course that does mean we have to say goodbye to Misty Moonlight, Bumblebee. Oh dear, my brain is not quite working tonight, so I'm going to have to look it up because I don't want to get it wrong. Hello, just to love. Just get the colour families. Yeah, so Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight are going to be leaving us. Oh, actually, sorry, I told a lie. I've just used Magenta Madness, and that is one of the colours that's going to be leaving us. It's not in the Brights collection, even though it is a bright colour. So this is not in the Brights. This is an in colour. Now, the colour that is most close to this one, that I would say that's in the Brights, is Melon Mambo. Right, so that's the green leaves gone down, and I am wondering whether to add another leaf, because it's nice to have different leaves when you're stamping like this for a bit of variety. So in the spots that I haven't stamped the other ones, I'm just going to stamp a couple of these. There's a little bit of added variation. Cheese Dreams, a cheese sandwich dipped in egg and fried. Oh, yes. That sounds delish. Oh, what about a slice of ham in there as well? Could we do that? Would that be allowed, Janice? Mind you, Scotland is like the land of fried Mars bars, isn't it? Deep fried Mars bars. Surely they would allow a bit of ham in with a cheese dream. Oh, it would, wouldn't it? Have you seen the Netflix, the Guernsey Literary and Potato Pot Pie Society? Yeah, I've seen that. I've mentioned it on my channel actually, because some of the costumes for that film came from my town. We have a lady who lives here who has a vintage clothes and linens shop, and the costumers came and purchased some from here. Okay, so I've got gorgeous grape sitting here to use, and I've also want to use this leaf at some point, but anyway, we'll come to that in a sec. And then I may or may not do some doodling. I don't know, it's turning out really pretty, so I'm a bit, I don't know whether to do it or not. Right, so here I have, this is meant to be a stamp with 3 flowers on it, but as you can see, I've actually cut it to make it a little bit more usable for myself. So I could just stick it on like together, or I could stick it apart. I think I might just do that a bit further apart. Oh, I just stuck my fingernail. Do another to doodle. Don't doodle on this one. Oh. Yeah, I think if I'm going to doodle, it doesn't need to be so specific, does it? The shapes. Okay, so let's get some wee little flowers in here now. So this is where I can hide, if I've got a little bit of a, what I call a little boo-boo. It's not, this is me being super pedantic now. Where I've got that little stem crossing over into that flower and I don't like the look of it, I'm going to disguise it by sticking a flower there so it's not so obvious. And then I'm twisting my stamp and doing a second generational stamp so that we've got some lighter purple going on. So. Oh, these are so cute. I love these little flowers. And I'm glad I cut it up because it makes it a little bit more usable like this. You can just use them singly as well if you don't, you know, you just want a little flower stamped somewhere. And if you just do a very clean cut, it, you know, it makes it very usable. Sorry, you can put them back together. That's what I meant to say. So this is gorgeous grape. Hi, KB. Oh, sorry to hear that. Right, I know what I've forgotten to do. You know when I said, oh, remember to stamp some on the inside, I just need a little bit of green down here. Some little gaps I've noticed. Okay. Now I am wondering whether to go in with that, but do more green, or just to skip and do Coastal Cabana again. So I just feel like I need some extra detail. Oh, Bermuda Bay. That's what I could use. Oh, Susan. Sorry to hear that. When did you go in? Okay, Jodie, nice to see you. Oh, Jenny, sorry to hear that. Is that supposed to be good, that infusion? Oh, this is pretty. I love how the red rubber just holds onto the ink, and then you're able to do like stamp after stamp if you want a lighter version anywhere. Oh, actually I've just spotted where I want a dark version. There. Oh, I like this. Thank you. Wendy suggested bright colours earlier. Hi, Lisa. Right, I've got a boo-boo there with a stalk, so I'm going to hide that. Let's stick a flower on it. There we go. Thank you. Oh, that's okay, Sherlock. Nice to see you. How many Lisas have we got now? Oh, maple season in New Hampshire. Excellent. So I'm just going to see how many Lisas there are on. There's Lisa L, Lisa H, and Lee. Oh, I thought there was a Lisa somewhere. Hi, Ruthie. And I've just stamped that one. Okay, now I am thinking of an Easter idea that I've got. Because every year I do like to try and design an Easter design. And this year I felt that there wasn't the stamp sets that I would use for Easter in the mini. I seem to think, after a few years of being a demonstrator, that what they tend to do is one year they'll do what I call cute Easter, and then the other year they'll do more religious Easter, and they kind of like, they do religious every other year. So in the years that they don't do a religious Easter, I feel that I have to kind of create my own, do my own way. So I was thinking of using this stamp set and using these to create like sort of like a cross or something. So I'm going to have a quick play. Now this is Friday night, guys. So if you're usually watching me and you're expecting like super slick Ruth, you're not going to get that from me tonight. This is Hangout Friday. It's the end of the week. We just play. see what happens, and then yeah, just hang out. So I think I would like some smaller flowers. Oh, just realised there's some nice leaves on there, and a branch, and a heart. Oh, and a flower. Okay, right. So I've just had this. I just had this idea in my head. I think it came to me today at some point, but it's not a fully fledged. You know, not quite sure how it's going to work out idea. So you'll have to bear with. It's all your fault. I keep placing orders for more stamps. Oh dear. Sorry, Lisa. Dottage, says Linda. Hi, Linda. Okay, so if I do that there, I'll do that there, do that there, do that there. You see where I'm going? Then so I'm just trying to think what colour. You know what, I might just stick to the brights. So this is Gorgeous Grape. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to clean off. Oh no, I don't need to clean it off. That there. I don't need to clean it off because it tapers, so this will just cross over. See, it meets in the middle. That's cool. Oh, night, Joanna. Is the Here's Resin stamp current? I don't believe it is. No, that was last year's with the little church or chapel or whatever it's called. Yeah. I'll get a post-it note or sticky note. Okay, I'm going to get my... Now, the circle punches that I have retired are currently the only retired products I tend to keep at hand on my shelf, because I find I use them so much it's pointless me putting them away. So I do tend to keep those out on my shelf. Okay, I'm thinking... Ooh, now I usually like to have something on my Easter card that symbolises a crown of thorns. Just having a think if there's anything that I have. I'm wondering if a little bit of this branch... So I'm just having a think. Nature's beauty. not really thorns, is it? Oh, that's more thorny, isn't it? That one. Don't want to lose that stamp. Oh. Might just do those in purple as well, because I'm going for a different texture. I don't want to make it too abstract, if that makes sense. Hi, Leslie. Curve it on the block. Oh, that's it's a bit tricky. Oh, sorry, it's a bit tricky with that one. Good idea though. Everything rosy. Ah, I don't have everything rosy. I love it when you get an idea in your head, Ruth. Thank you. Okay, so let's just do that. Hi, Leslie Cano. What first time be with you on a live? Awesome. Hi, France. Oh my goodness, did somebody like tell you I was using this or something? Because you know what, I started using it and I thought I'm going to have to send you a link to this to show you how I've used it. Anyway, it's an absolute honour to have you here. Okay, yes, that's worked. So we need to do a little bit of daubing, I think. A little bit of daubing or brushing. Yes, there are a few fans of yours on here. Just a few. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry, I was a bit exuberant on the blending. I've got a sort of smudge there. Let me just work that out a bit. It's me being fussy. Now, I like to have a heart at the centre. I may do it purple because if I do it red, I don't think it's going to show up. I'll reserve the red for something else. And the thing is about this heart, it's oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I was going to say it's a sort of textured one. It's not like a full-on strength one. So, okay. Okay, so we've got that. Now we want some flowers. To me, the flowers represent new life. So there is a flower in here. Oh no, not that one. That one, but it's quite big. Ah, it's too big, too big, too big. Won't go that one. Let's go this one. I will go through all the stamp sets at the end. I know it can be frustrating if I forget to tell you the colours and the stamp sets. I will do it at the end. Okay, I want to do, let me just tell you what I'm thinking. I want to do some dottage, but in red to represent blood. So I want a colour for the flowers. Blue. Blue to represent holiness. There we go. Oh, thank you, Holly. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Yeah, I can't remember what I was doing at some point today. I was thinking of Easter. I thought I've got. Oh, I was in a shop actually with. That wasn't today. I was in the shop. Or was it yesterday? And I was looking at Easter cards in a shop, and it reminded me that I needed to get on and start doing some. And I was trying to think, what am I going to do for a cross? Because we don't have a cross this year. and then I thought of this image and I thought, that's what I'll use. So it came to me then. So right, let's get the old Poppy Parade out. Yeah, this isn't the prettiest Easter card I've ever made. I will say that. However, for me, as some of you know, Easter is a very special time of year, and sometimes not all cards are meant to be pretty because the meaning goes beyond pretty. That makes sense? It goes to something that's quite powerful and meaningful. So I'm just, I usually do this quite in a contemplative way, because for me all the different things mean thing, so they've got the red blood, the crown of thorns, the purple for the kingship, the blue for holiness, and the rays. Need green now. That's what we need for new life. So I was going to put some little leaves somewhere. Oh, look at that tiny little thing. I don't know if that's meant to be leaf. You know what? I don't think I've ever used that stamp. It smells new, like I've never inked it before. Okay, so I'm just going to do this as the little leaves that are coming from those little flowers. I'll try to get a bit closer for you. Oh no! Do that again. Okay. There we go. Get a card. Well, that was, now I do find with this type of stamping, you have to give it a few attempts to kind of get it to the point where you really, really like it. So I'm looking at this and it's not quite there yet for me. So I personally would like to see more of those flowers. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it again, but sort of intertwine maybe the thorn aspect with the flowers a bit more. And then see, there is this stamp here, and the thing is it's got these little balls at the end of it, so that's not thorny enough for me. I might have to, actually that one is perhaps a bit more thorny. Okay, so who wants me to try it again? This time we'll do something a bit different. So I'm wondering, instead of having yellow rays, we'll go for blue rays this time. And, just keep working it. Oh, thank you, France. Oh, good night, Dagmar. Oh, yes, it's very, very late in Germany. Yeah, you guys are like an hour ahead, aren't you? Sorry, I'm just shifting my camera because I've got it heavy on one side and it keeps wanting to lean over. Okay, let's start again. Might even get the Night of Navy out, Janice. Okay, so let's try and do this super quick. So get 2/3 up. That's where you do the point. And then cross. Oh, didn't push down hard enough. Oh, didn't push down hard enough there either. Oh, I didn't ink it. Start again. Concentrate, Ruth. Right, I think I'm going to get the Night of Navy out now for the lines. You're keeping an eye on the little heart stamp. Thank you. You guys are so good for me. I was thinking the little stamp with beads on it reminds you of a crown. Ooh, okay. Yep. So this colour scheme is a little bit more sophisticated. Oh no, I don't know. With the purple, the other one was sophisticated as well. But the blue is definitely taking it in a different direction. I think I'm going to have to go again for the dark heart, because otherwise it's just not going to show up. Oh, I have an idea. I'm going to try and just ink up the one. Can I cut this? Oh, why have I not thought of that before? Right. So these two images are not connected. So because they're not connected, you can very carefully cut them apart. Sorry, should I have given you a warning about this? Look away now if you're a bit squeamish when it comes to this stamp surgery. Okay. Just gotta go gently and carefully, no sudden movements. There we go. Why have I not done that before? You did that already? Oh, Susan. Wow. Well done. Okay, so I don't need that. Oh, silly. Don't need that bottom bit. Start again. Let's start that up. Okay. So that there. Just want it coming from the top and the bottom. And then I'm thinking of using the other one for the sides. If you inked up part of the nest to use for a crown. The nest of what? Birds and branches? Darlene? You see, I like the idea that someone would look at this and they go, oh, it's like raised, but then they'll look closer and they'll go, oh no, it's thorns. Oh, I like that. Sorry, so that, oh yes. Ooh, it's pretty big though, isn't it? It's a shame we don't have a smaller nest somewhere. But that could, like, if that was stamped in, like, if I do a big one, there was one year I did a big, like a 12 by 12 Easter thing. Now I'm wondering if I can use that. Oops, don't escape. Put that over that. Did like yellow all the way around. Oh, how many do I make of these to send? Oh, it varies. If I can get a few done, I will send them to like family and friends and things. I have every intention of sending a few out, but the reality is that I'm not as good a card sender as you would think I would be. Now, I'm finding it easier to turn the card as I'm stamping, especially because it's in the round. I'm going to turn it, that stamp around it the other way as well, just for some extra texture. I don't know why I'm doing this, I'm just thought it'd be fun. Okay, a little bit of yellow. There we go. Now that dottage to me is a little bit too sparse, so I'm going to go with something a bit smaller. Oh, Forever Fern is on my desk, of course. There we go, that's what we need. Very well used Forever Fern. Look good in an Easter wreath. That's a good point actually, Anne. Yes, I could do that. Yes, I should do an Easter wreath. Oops, didn't clean that. Oh, I didn't ink up properly. This has taken on a little bit of an Asian vibe. Just by accident. I think it's that image. It's got kind of a bit of a Japanese feel to it, hasn't it? I don't think I really want to do much more to that. Might just put the green leaves in and then leave it at that. I think sometimes flowers look naked if you don't put a leaf behind it. I mean, rarely do we actually have any flowers without leaves, because how would they grow? I like this. Right, I don't think any Night of Navy already cut. Oh, nobody told Janice. So let's go for a dark green maybe. And there you have it. Where's my other one gone? Oh, there it is. So there we go. You can let me know which one you prefer. The yellow and purple one, or the, oh, I don't know, Coastal Cabana one, I guess, with the red flowers. Yes, I've done that, Susan. If I know, I should create an Easter playlist actually, because over the years I have done various Easter themed, more faith-based Easter themed, I should say, stamping or creations. And I should, yeah, because I have a Christmas playlist, I should do an Easter one. So there you have it. You like the yellow and purple? Oh, buy both. Okay. Ah, there we go. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. They look like tiny roses. Makes me think of Rose of Sharon. Of course. Amen. Oh, I could do some little stars. What have we got as stars? Yes, because he's a morning star as well, isn't he? I don't think I have anything with a star currently. Sometimes we have like little, I don't know, sets that have little icons and things in. Don't think I've got anything like that at the moment. Oh, found something. It's a Christmas one. Ah, so Christmas. Yeah, I think that's probably the only star I have. I think to carry on that Coastal Cabana, it'd be nice to have some of this in that. Banner Year. I don't have that one, Janice. I'm going to have a proper look through now. And then you've got the other, what's that reference into that carol? The morning stars together proclaim his holy birth. There we go. That's what that one will do. Oh, yes, you go for it, France. For those of you who don't know, France Martin, the ever delightful, who I have followed since the beginning of me discovering Stampin' Up. You were one of the first people I ever followed. And she designed this beautiful stamp set. And I just knew from the moment I saw it how versatile it was going to be, particularly these rays and everything. And I love the birds. We use the birds a lot, and just some fabulous sentiments. So just to celebrate $1 million sales, Stampin' Up allow people to design their own stamp set. So I sent her a wreath, and I stamped that a few months ago now and sent it to you. And I stamped a card, and you've recently cased it on your YouTube channel. Thank you very, very, very much. And now you're here. It's very exciting. Right. You love the flowers on the blue card. Yes, me too. Aren't they adorable? Very, very nice. And I think that little leaf, I don't know if that's meant to be a leaf. Yeah, not. Is it meant to be? It's not meant to be a wing or anything, is it? Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Please let me know in the comments below which is your favourite card. Also, we stamped this one earlier tonight. So, yeah, had a great fun doing this. So the colours in this one are Granny Apple Green, Gorgeous Grape, Magenta Madness, and Bermuda Bay is this darker blue, and Coastal Cabana is this lighter blue. And then right behind it, I use this, I use Daffodil Delight to do the background. So the stamp sets that I used for that were Artistically Inked and Forever Fern. And I don't think I brought anything new into that. It was just those two stamp sets. So this just goes to show how these two stamp sets are just going to stand the test of time, in my humble opinion, because they are so well designed, so versatile, and they allow the stamper to kind of create what they want to create, because, yeah, they're just awesome. So those two stamp sets. So if you're a new stamper and you're thinking, I don't know what to buy, I don't want to buy everything. You don't need to buy everything. You can just get away with maybe 2 or 3 stamp sets, key stamp sets, to create backgrounds, and you can create more than this, much more. And then, of course, if you've been stamping a little while and you want to be a little bit more interesting, then you can pull out different things from different sets and create something like this. So the stamp sets I used for this one were, of course, the Gorgeous After the Storm. Birds and Branches, I used the heart and the little leaf there. I was going to use a flower, but it turned out to be a little bit too big. I did use that flower though. That one there and there. Then Nature's Beauty, I used that one for the crown there. And then this one, I did some stamp surgery. So I know there are a few people on my channel who get a little bit panicky when I start cutting up stamps, but it was a good one. It worked really well. I hadn't realised that these two weren't connected, so I've split them up. And what else? Oh, yeah. So round the crown of that one, I used Celebrate with Flowers, that little one there. So there you have it. Right, what a night. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Those of you who are watching on the Zoom junk journal class, I'll be back soon. Those of you who are wondering what I'm going on about, the junk journal Zoom is basically a weekend event, and I've made this tonight on there. I'm showing people how to put together their own little journal and how to make pockets and so on. So if you're interested in joining in at some point, I am teaching again. I'm doing a whole teaching session again tomorrow from 4 o'clock. So it's not too late to join. It's £20, and yeah, you get to make this with me. You do need a few bits of equipment though. So email me if you're interested, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and you can join in the morning. Well, I won't be there in the morning. I'll be there from about lunchtime onwards, but you can chat to people. Right, lots of love, everyone. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will list the products that I've used in the description below. Oh, I forgot to say I used Night of Navy for that one. Yeah. And I'll see you guys next week. So lots of love and take care. See you, everybody. Yes, I'm going back there now, Sherlock. See you in a bit. Take care. Bye. Please give me a thumbs up on the way out. Thank you.